Greetings YouTube, my name is Inquisitor Ozone on Overlift. Welcome to my channel. Today is Wednesday, August 28th, 2019, 9:57 p.m. This is just another video. Well, I made a video like this a few months ago talking about my Let's Play updates Let's Play updates and what I plan on doing in the future as far as Let's Plays and stuff like that. So this will be part 2, even though that video hasn't been uploaded yet. This will probably be the second part to that video and probably the final video. It may or it may not be. I have to see. But yeah, continuing where I left off in that video, I was talking about how how my complications with finding the right hard drive and finding a new hard drive for my capture card, and in the downtime of me not Let's Playing and me looking for hard drives, and me just just gaming regularly, I decided, you know what, now would be a good time to just play my other games and just and finally finish my 7th gen collection, which includes 360, PS3, and the Wii. And so that's what I decided to do. But in doing that, I was thinking, I also had another thought. I was like, well, while I'm at it, why don't I should just since I'm doing only shooters, I should just include I shouldn't just limit myself to the PS2 and the 6th generation. As long as I'm doing only shooters, I guess I can just jump forward a generation, do a few Let's Plays, and then come back here to the 6th gen. And that's what I decided. That's what I'm going to do. But also the reason for me deciding that was because I just feel as though a lot of games, shooters in particular, most of them, not all of them, are easier, a lot easier than what came before in the previous generation. Maybe not that easier. Excuse me. For the most part, I guess you could say easier, but also shorter. A lot of it, I just think that it feels like a lot of games from the 7th gen are way shorter than the games from the previous gen, because there's more of an emphasis on multiplayer, like online multiplayer and whatnot. So here I am now, much like the last video, I'm still collecting. What I want to do is I want to complete my shooter collection before I start Let's Playing, because I don't like Let's Playing and then having plans for Let's Play, like making plans to Let's Play games that I don't even own. Anything that I plan on Let's Playing, or that that I'm definitely planning on Let's Playing and seriously considering to Let's Play, I want to already own it. Because I guess that's just the game collector in me. But so that's what I want to do. Even though I've also decided since then I want to include adventure games. Not enough from the 6th generation, not right now, but just a few adventure games on from the 7th gen, because they're short. They're short, and I figured I would just knock a few of them out, just knock them out real quick, and then go back to my shooters. And since then, I've also decided that I wanted to include flight sims, because, like I said, I am a collector, and I am doing only shooters and flying games, like Ace Combat, Heat Seeker, all kinds of stuff. They're considered shooters. I consider them shooters anyway. And I'm proud to say, right as of now, I am the proud owner of all of the flight sim games for the 7th gen. If not all, then definitely most. For the 7th generation of consoles, I have all of them that I could think of. The space ones, I can only think of like three space flight games really, or three space combat games. Maybe there's more, but like I know this project's Sylphied or whatever you call it for the 360. There's Iron Sky, kind of based off the movie, I guess, the low budget movie, and that's for the PS3 only. And then there's Dark Star One, and that's for the 360 only. And yeah, and that's all I could think of. Maybe there's more. And then there's a bunch of other regular flights and games, where you do regular dogfighting, on Earth or, whatever, air-to-air combat rather than space to, I guess, space combat. So, so yeah, that's what I was thinking I wanted to do. I was thinking, well, let me just include those as well, and so that's what I'm doing. Like I think sometime next week or the week after, whenever I receive these games that I'm about to order, that's going to complete my shooter collection. Now, mind you, I still have a few adventure games and RPGs or whatever that I need to buy to complete my collection, but I'm going to start Let's Playing as soon as I get the rest of the shooters that I have. And once that starts, I'm going to do only 7th gen for a while. Not permanently. I just want to, like I said, the games they're pretty short and they're pretty easy. Like one time, I actually cleared I beat like 8 games in 1 month back. Like when the 360 was booming or whatever. And I was like, man, if I keep going like this, I won't really have any games to play. I'll be beating them as I get them, and I don't want that. So I figure like if I can beat 7 or 8 games in a month, like unintentionally, I wasn't even trying to rush through them. I was just playing them at a regular pace. I mean, I was playing them for like 2 or 3 hour sessions. Like each time I sat down to play it. But hey, like I can't help that. I wasn't getting stuck a lot. And so when you don't get stuck, usually progress is pretty. It's pretty. When you don't get stuck that much, progress is pretty smooth. So that's what I'm going to do. And the way I'm going to do it is I'll probably have like a set number of Let's Plays I want to do for a month, or I'll just Let's Play as many regular shooters as I can for a month, and then the next month I'll do as many flight sim games as I can for a month. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna that's what I would like to do, because I've been looking online and I don't see a lot of people Let's Playing flight sim games. I see people Let's Playing flight games. Like I found a Let's Play of Lethal Skies 1 and 2 for the PS2, but then I don't see any other flight sims. I find a Let's Play of Dropship United Peace Force, which is a flight sim as well. But when I click on the guy's channel, I don't see any other flight games. So I think that's an opportunity for me. Maybe I could have the most, flight sim or whatever you call it, air-to-air combat games Let's Played on my channel. That'd be nice. It isn't a competition. I'm not trying to outdo anyone or anything like that, or really brag. It's just, I figure I love shooters and I like flight sim games. I suck at them, but I will be playing the ones that I can beat, and the ones that are easy enough for me to complete. So that's what I'll do. So yeah, it's just been a long wait, waiting to get all the right hard drives, because I have 3 solid state hard drives. I wanted to get a 4th one, but like at $200 a piece, I had to take a break. I was like, all right, I bought 3. They're like 180 something a piece, and I'm like, yikes. So I have 3. I'm getting a 4th one maybe for Christmas or before Christmas. But after those three, I was like, let me take a break and just buy these games that I need. And yeah, so and but like I said, until I am able to get all of the shooters that I need, I'm also buying some CD booklets, because all these games are taking up way too much space. But those are only for my seventh gen. They're not for my PS2 games or my sixth gen stuff. So I'm also, like I said, I'm also buying two booklets. They're going to hold like 100 games apiece. And I'm also buying another Xbox. The one I have works perfect, but I just want another Xbox. Just for backup. Because I'm going to be playing a lot of shooters. And I also purchased a 500 gig hard drive. Finally, I have a 250 gig now. That's my old hard drive. It's just sitting somewhere. I'll use that on my new system. So I think I'm thinking about getting. I'm thinking about buying two more Xboxes because I really want the R2D2 Xbox, that little thing, that Xbox that makes all the weird noise and the Star Wars noise and stuff like that. I'll get that. I don't really need the controller or nothing like that. I just want the system. I figured I'd treat myself. So I'll probably buy that. And then after that, I'll buy another regular Xbox 360 Slim with 4 gigs eternal memory. Uh, and that'll all be in just a matter of days. I'll get that, and then I'll buy the rest of the shooters that I need, and I'll buy the CD booklets, and I'll wait for that stuff to come into to arrive in the mail, and then I'll start that. But that's going to be at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I mean, it shouldn't take that long, but usually when I order stuff, certain things don't come right away. You know how it is ordering stuff online. So until then, the anticipation has just been really eating me up, and I'm like, I got to do something. Like I want to let's play something. I want to, this regular recreational gaming that I'm doing. It's not really cutting it. Like I don't know. I guess that's how let's play. That's how let's playing has sort of changed how I play games. Because like now, if I'm playing a shooter, I'm thinking, well, this is a good shooter. It's easy enough for me to make decent progress or whatever. Why am I playing this instead of let's playing it? So, a lot of games I don't even want to. A lot of games that I have, I don't even want to really complete them. I don't really even want to play them to completion because I'm thinking, like playing. I'm just going to play it again eventually when I let's play it, and I don't want to just, you know, bore myself or tire myself out or whatever. So sometimes it's really hard for me to like complete a game or just sit down and actually enjoy a game. You know, I guess that's a good and a bad thing. But it's okay. I don't mind. You know, I enjoy let's playing. So let's see what else is there is. It's just just some more details about what I plan on let's playing as far as shooters go. Uh, as far as flight sims on the 360, uh, I want to try and let's play all the flight sim games. The uh the ones that won't make the cut, or they're maybe too hard for me, or the ones that I think are going to be a greater challenge that I'm willing to step up to. Maybe over G Fighters for the 360. I probably won't do that one. Apache. I like the game, but we'll see. That game looks like it's going to be kind of complicated. The demo was pretty complicated, but yeah, and usually if there's a game that I'm not going to do, like fight games, it's usually because of like the controls. And Apache has really, I guess, complicated controls or whatever. But anyway, Apache. I might not do that game right there. And Apache and I think Over G Fighters. I think that'll be it. Everything else, I believe I can do. You know, I'll play on easy if I have to. Uh, if anything else comes to mind, I'll say it. Now, as far as flight sim games for the sixth gen that I will not be let's playing, or that I think I will be unable to let's play. Uh, Dropship United Peace Force. That game is that game's fun, but there's this one mission. I used cheats. I was playing it, like while waiting to receive games, like in the mail and waiting to get started. Let's playing. I've been playing. I've been kind of just testing out games that I want to let's play. And Dropship United Peace Force has this mission that's it's a pain. It's not unbeatable, but it will take more time than I'm willing to devote to it. And even the person who wrote the walkthrough on GameFAQs and some people that let's play the game on YouTube said that like this mission is the worst mission. It's like the 16th or 17th mission. I think it's like 2 or 3 missions from like the final mission. It's just a pain. So unfortunately, I won't be let's playing that game. And although who knows, like there are probably other missions on that game that are just as complicated, But the one that I've been hearing the most about, as far as being the toughest, was that mission right there. Uh, Thunderstrike. There are only, from what I could find, or from what I could tell, or from what I could find online and on Amazon and eBay, there are only 3 chopper games for the 6th generation. 3. I'm thinking. I think there's only 3. Well, there's one more game where you do a few missions as a chopper, and that's City Crisis. That's also a game I won't be let's playing. Why? I don't know. I don't know. So there's a few missions where you play as a chopper, I believe, in that game, like a rescue chopper or something like that. But yeah, aside from that game, there's Thunderstrike, there's Fireblade, and there's Army Men Air Attack 2 for the PS2. There aren't any that I can think of for the Xbox. The chopper genre on consoles for the last 2 generations haven't really received a lot of love, I don't think. And even on the 360, excuse me, I think, or for the 7th gen, there's only like a few that I can think of. Apache is a chopper game. What else is there? I think Army, no, Air Conflicts Vietnam. That's a chopper game as well. I can't think of any other ones. But anyway, back to the 6th gen. So Dropship United Peace Force. I will not be let's playing, or even attempting to let's play. Sky Odyssey. That game is just too complicated. That game, it's not complicated. It's just extremely trial and error. There's not even any combat in the game. I don't think. A lot of the missions, or all of the missions, they're just you flying through, different environments. A lot of them are pretty or beautiful, or whatever you want to call them. Just you're just flying through nice environments, but you're more or less like navigating and just doing certain things. Like they're more like courses, and you have to find the best way to just navigate. And there's times where like you'll come up against like a really narrow canyon and you got to twist, and then there may be like a huge mountain in front of you and you have to like like fly over the mountain. So that's a game that's more based on you just successfully navigating the environments that that the developers have created. And it sounds like nothing, but it's actually it's actually pretty challenging. And they're also from what I've seen and from what I've played and messed around with the controls, you can only use the D-pad. It doesn't have any controls for the left joystick, so or for the left stick. And I'm like, like if you could use the left stick, that would change the entire. I think I'd probably be able to beat it, or excuse me, make some decent progress with that game. So that's another game I won't be let's playing. And then there's oh boy, uh, Aero Elite Combat Academy. That's another game I won't be let's playing. Excuse me. And I also won't be let's playing any of the space games. Like there's Battlestar Galactica, which I would love to let's play. It's just the game is too challenging. It's not too challenging for me to beat. It's just to let's play it. That would just require a lot of attention and a lot of frustration on my part. More frustration than I'm willing to give a let's play. I don't like let's playing games. Uh, for I don't like to get frustrated. That defeats the whole purpose of my channel. I don't like things too easy, but I don't want things challenging to the point where I'm spending a week or more on a single let's play or on a single level of a single let's play attempt. No, I have a lot of games. I want to record as many as I can. I want progress to go as smooth as possible. Sometimes things will be easy, sometimes things will be challenging, but challenging enough for me to actually still complete the game. With that said, though, I will be let's playing the easy space games like Clone Wars. I would do that game right there, and Star Wars Starfighter and Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. Those are pretty easy games, pretty short games. I could knock those out. Excuse me. I guess I will also one day I'll do the Rogue Squadron games, and that's only because my setup, like, I don't really have space for another system, so I would have to find some space to set up my Wii, and then plug it into my system to my capture card and start recording. But I'd say even with the games that I've left out, or the games that I'm not going to let's play for the 6th gen, I still have like over 20 games, flight games that I could let's play. And for the 7th gen, there's at least like 22. I have to recount how many flight games are for the 7th gen. 2 or 3 of those I may not even let's play, so that's still like 19 or 18. If I could have at least 30 let's plays of flight sim games on my channel, I think that'd be good for me. I think that'd probably be more than anyone else. Maybe I'm not sure. I've even tried typing in weird stuff on Google, like let's player that only let's plays flight sim games, or let's players that only let's play walkthrough games, or YouTube channels that only do walkthroughs or let's plays of flight games. And I've been looking at the results, and there's not a lot. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. And like I said, the anticipation is just burning a hole in my thumbs. So I have to do something. I have to start let's playing something, because it's been too long. It's been too long, and yeah, it's been way too long since my since my Let's Play. In fact, just to ramble on for a little more, a little longer. Before, back, when I was Let's Playing, before I decided, it's time to get a new capture card, or it's time to get a new storage device for my capture card. I was Let's Playing stealth action games. I managed to complete. I had a list. The list was Alias, uh, the rest of the Splinter Cell games. Excuse me. I've already Let's Played Splinter Cell 1 like years ago. So it was Alias, 3 Splinter Cell games, The Great Escape, Mission Impossible, Spy Fiction, GoldenEye. I know it's not really a stealth game, but James Bond, he's a spy, so whatever. So GoldenEye, Rogue Agent, 007 Nightfire, and No One Lives Forever. That's my list. I had only completed Rogue Ops, Hitman 2, Stolen, and Prisoner of War. So what I'm going to do is, rather than, like I said, sometime in between, then and me waiting on hard drives and collecting games, I was like, you know what? Let's do all 360, all 7th gen shooters for a while, at least until I've cleared most of them. Because that's my goal. I would like to Let's Play maybe at least 80% of the 7th gen shooters, and I think I can do it. I really think I can do it. So what I would do is, instead of uploading the games I've already Let's Played, when I start Let's Playing games for the 7th gen officially, when I get to the point where I'm ready to do stealth games, I'll do a few stealth games for the 7th gen, and then maybe like 5 or 6, and then I'll just upload my other stealth games that I've already completed. I'll upload those with whatever stealth games I do for the 7th gen. I think that'll be good. I think that's a good idea. So, what else? I hope you guys are tired of hearing me talk right now. Because if you are, you can leave. You can go. But yeah. So starting today, I'm going to just Let's Play whatever I can of the flight sim games. Even though my flight sim collection for the 6th gen isn't complete, I only need like one more game until I'm satisfied. So I'm going to start today, sometime before 3 o'clock. It's 10:25 a.m. right now, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I know I've talked you guys' ear off, or ears, whatever. But oh well. I'm just excited to get back to Let's Playing. So I'll see you guys later on today for my next Let's Play attempt, and that's going to be Lethal Skies. And one more thing. Whenever I'm finished for the 7th gen, or whenever I'm satisfied with the shooters that I managed to complete or successfully Let's Play for the 7th gen, then I'll come back and I will probably resume, my Let's Plays of stealth action games for the 6th gen. Maybe. Whenever I do come back to the 6th gen, it's going to be to do shooters. Believe that. Will I come back directly to stealth action? Maybe not. Maybe I'll do Call of Duties, or maybe I'll do the Medal of Honor games. We'll see. But I will eventually get back to stealth action games. The game that I actually stopped on, or that I was in the middle of Let's Playing back before I had my little revelation, was Alias. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'll see you guys later on today, where I will be attempting to let's play Lethal Skies for the PlayStation 2. Take care. This is Inquisitor Eyes on Novelip signing out, and I will see you guys later.